Welcome to a new episode of Tiny Homes. With people around the world continuing to work from home, many of us are looking for ways to make remote working suitable for both professional and personal living. Tiny homes can add additional space and solve several issues related to the need of quiet space or additional accommodation for unexpected guests. In this episode, we're exploring tiny houses that stand out of the crowd. Let's explore False Bay Writer's Cabin designed by Olson Kundig. Providing inspiration, this project by Olson Kundig is a 500 square foot or 46 square meters cabin on San Juan Island in the U.S. state of Washington that serves as both a writer's retreat and guest cottage. The owners asked for secure space that simultaneously felt connected to its island setting, the mild climate, scenic views, and proximity to wildlife. The cabin was designed as a glass house surrounded by 3 wooden slat decks that can be raised through a system of hydraulic winches, wire rope, pivoting sheaves, and lead blocks to serve as shutters. Open, the shutter decks are outdoor living space connecting to the cabin's interior through tall windows and sliding doors. Closed, they secure the cabin. The fireplace rotates 180 degrees to be enjoyed indoors or out. An inverted roof with deep overhangs forces water to drain to the rear of the cabin. Inside, the cabin is essentially a single room with a modest back area housing a bathroom and kitchenette. It's a small, contemplative shelter that can morph to suit the needs of the writer, introspection, or complete openness. Let's visit Ursa Tiny on Wheels house by Madeiguincho. The CEO of Madeiguincho set the challenge of designing and building 3 prototypes of houses on wheels based on the concept of trailers with different lengths of 4, 5, and 7 meters, 2.5 meters in width, and a maximum height of 4 meters according to the size regulations for motor vehicles. The concept of mobile homes is intrinsically related to the concept of tiny homes and implies rethinking our modern lifestyle to fit the various aspects of living, such as eating, sleeping, lounging, bathing, working, and socializing, into a tiny space of 17.5 square meters. This tiny on wheels or tow project named Ursa is totally off-grid. So the roof was designed with a 5% slope to allow rainwater to run down the facade and the oval window towards a gutter that leads to a particle filter before reaching 2 water tanks with a total capacity of 650 liters. The rainwater can be reused through a pressurized water system that pumps water to an 80-liter heat accumulator tank that supplies water to the 3 plumbing fixtures, the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, and shower. The water pump, water heater, refrigerator, and glass ceramic cooktop are all powered by 5 solar panels installed on the roof facing south, which can be adjusted up to 30% inclination to maximize energy production in all seasons of the year. The energy produced is converted and stored for later use. The layout of Tow Ursa was developed together with a client, meeting their needs: 2 sleeping areas for 2 people each, workstation, kitchen area, full bathroom, and an outdoor deck, and based on the concept of small is beautiful and passive house design. The structure of this tow consists of a primary steel frame and a secondary wooden frame. The interior walls and ceiling are covered with birch plywood panels of 18 millimeters and 9 millimeters, and the exterior is covered with heat-treated timber. One of the biggest challenges of this project was the large oval window. Meet Thoreau's cabin designed by CC Studio. Sited in the 5,900-acre Noorderpark in Utrecht, the Netherlands, this cabin provides a warm and dry escape for wet and tired volunteers that maintain the park. The 35 square meters cabin replaces a 1966 storage and brake shelter for park maintenance and was built without permit as it maintained a similar size and function. Hidden in the forest and covered by lush foliage, the volume's been shaped so that it reveals its presence only at the very last moment. Two large sliding doors open up the entire corner of the building, blending the interior with the surrounding open space. A little green meadow where sheep graze to keep the young trees at bay. With neither running water nor electricity, local firewood is used to fuel the kitchen and fireplace. This sculptural hearth forms the heart of the cabin, which includes a storage room, washroom, and eating space. The hearth supports a folding aluminum-clad roof structure, which creates a protective yet open canopy that blends into the surrounding flora. The architecture of the cabin complements the pastoral elegance of the park. You can almost picture Thoreau writing Walden here, where the text is a reflection upon simple living in natural surroundings. Meet Wagstaffe House, designed by Buck and Simple Architects. Wagstaffe House is the realization of a dream to live in the trees overlooking the water. The layout consists of public and private wings that create a raised courtyard, open on one side to frame the view, and create a place of refuge from the elements. The site offered many opportunities with its north-facing aspect, views over Brisbane waters, and afternoon sunsets reflected off the nearby rocky ridgeline. Clients' sea and green change was a common goal: to be more in touch with the surrounding environment and to live in a way that's more in tune with the outside world. The home is friendly, warm, and calm, largely due to the use of natural light and the natural materials that create the interlocking spaces. Materiality focuses on tactile materials that express their inherent texture. The simple combination of recycled blackbutt creates a familiar palette. Recycled blackbutt is exhibited throughout the home in the large structural timber trusses and exposed rafters that support the oversized eaves. This ties in seamlessly with the recycled blackbutt cladding and internal ceilings. Wagstaffe House retains the water view by staying elevated and integrates a solid brick courtyard to create an artificial ground plane that's accessible from the upper floor living areas. This visual heaviness is complemented with a modest timber top floor arranged in a twin-pitched roof layout that creates an elevated courtyard. To keep views uninterrupted, the courtyard locates all of the outdoor activity, furniture, and planting between the structures and not in front of the view. Thanks for visiting. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to hear about our latest videos. See you in upcoming episodes.